Hello and welcome everybody. I hope you are well. Today I'd like you to get more information about phrasal verbs. You've already learned some of them, and it has always been a little difficult to decide on the choice of a particle. It makes a lot of sense to learn phrasal verbs. They are very common in English, and they are especially typical of spoken English. Learning phrasal verbs will help you understand English better. It will make your English sound better and more natural. In this lesson, you will find out what phrasal verbs are. We will practice using them in activities that will help you learn phrasal verbs in different situations. I hope that by the end of the lesson, you will feel more competent to use phrasal verbs in speaking and will be able to understand English better. So, what are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb consists of two parts: a standard verb, such as make, go, look, turn, put, and a particle, a preposition or an adverb, or sometimes both. This combination creates a meaning different from the original verb. Look at the example. A phrasal verb, it is a verb plus a particle. For example, put is a verb, off is a particle. The phrasal verb put off means to postpone. I put off my trip. I postponed my trip. Remember that particle looks like a preposition, but it doesn't function as a preposition. For example, in the sentence, he woke up at 6:30, up doesn't mean вгору. It just creates a new meaning, просинатися. Strangers woke him up. The verb and the particle have a special meaning. Particles are part of the verb phrase, and they often change the meaning of the verb. In the sentence, he looked up at the skyscraper, up is a preposition, meaning вгору. In the sentence, she looked up a word in her dictionary, up is a particle, adding another meaning to try to find something in a dictionary. When you use the same verb with different particles, the meaning may change. For example, in the phrasal verb put off, we have the meaning to postpone. In another phrasal verb with the particle on, a new meaning is created. To put on means to cover your body with clothes. One more particle away adds another meaning, to put something in its original place. And one more particle back gives another meaning, to return something in its original place. Remember that some phrasal verbs have more than one meaning. For example, phrasal verb keep on has two meanings, to continue and not to remove something. The phrasal verb take off has also two meanings, to remove and to leave. Many phrasal verbs and one-word verbs have similar meanings. You can say either wake up or awaken, either go on or to continue, either to take off or remove. Phrasal verbs are less formal and more common in everyday speech. Here are more examples of phrasal verbs. Write down the phrasal verbs in your exercise books and learn their meanings. Now let's practice using phrasal verbs. Fill in the blanks with suitable phrasal verbs. Give up, put off, look after, call on, put on. I think it will take you some 5 minutes to do this exercise. You can check your answers. She put on a new dress. I look after Harry in the absence of his father. You must give up smoking. I will call on you at evening today. The match has been put off until tomorrow because of bad weather. Now I'd like you to learn some phrasal verbs for speaking. For example, break up means to end a relationship with someone. I am tired with my boyfriend, so I broke up with him. It's often easy to guess about the meaning of the phrasal verb from the context. Write down these phrasal verbs in your exercise books. Let's practice guessing about the meaning of the phrasal verb. Mike, can you please speak up? I can't hear you. Hey, don't take off your clothes in here. We have kids watching. Fasten your seatbelts. The plane is taking off in a minute. Take off means the moment when an aircraft leaves the ground and begins to flight. And another meaning is to remove your clothes. Put out your cigarette for your own good. Put out means to do away with something. I'm throwing my money away. To throw away means to waste something or opportunity. We are looking for some food because we are hungry. Look for has the meaning of trying to notice or searching for someone or something. When you are buying for clothes or shoes, it's a good idea to try them on, to check if they fit you. To try on means to put on a piece of clothing to see if it fits you or if you like it. Your mom will be very angry if you don't pick up all those things on your bedroom's floor. Pick up means to answer a phone or take something. Quick, get on the bus or you will have to walk home. These poor people run out of water every day, every week because of the drought. I can't believe we run out of gas. Now, your task is to do a test using phrasal verbs for speaking. Choose the appropriate phrasal verb. Write down the sentences into your exercise books. Write down all the sentences. So, if you have finished, I should tell you that I'm sure that you have become more competent or competent enough to use phrasal verbs and you will easily cope with the home task. In fact, phrasal verbs are very important for you because native speakers use them quite a lot in their daily conversations. You need to be familiar with phrasal verbs, and the best way to learn them is in context. Your home task will be to do 2 exercises. Part 1 has a matching exercise, and part 2 has the task of filling in the blanks with the correct phrasal verbs. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Good luck.